Let's solve some question about auxiliary equation, but here we will have same roots, that is repeated roots. Let's start. If we have same roots, repeated roots, how can we write the solution of differential equation? We learn if we have distinct root, different roots, how we write C1 exponential, C2 exponential, C3 exponential. Here the same method, C1 exponential, C2 exponential, but there will be quite little difference. Let's start. Let's write auxiliary equation r square plus 8r plus, instead of y, we are writing 1, 16 times 1, 16. So some product rule, two numbers multiplication, 16 addition 8, 4 and 4. R plus 4, r plus 4 equals 0. First root minus 4 and the second root again minus 4. Okay. It's not difficult. Let's write y the solution. C1 exponential stop. What is first root? Minus 4x. C2 exponential stop. What is second root? Minus 4x. But the important things, if we have repeated roots, here there x is repeated root. Minus 4 is repeated roots. If you have repeated roots, you have to multiply by x. This is the difference between difference root and repeated roots. If you had third one, that is again one more, r equal minus 4, it will be C3 exponential minus 4x, but again we must multiply by x, again multiply by x, there is x multiplied by x, it will be x squared. That is, you will continue to multiply x at each time. So here, if you want, you can write exponential minus 4x is common factor, you can write C1 plus C2x exponential minus 4x. You can write something like that, it doesn't matter. Exponential minus 4x is common factor here, and you can write like that. Let's continue here. Let's write the auxiliary equation r cubed plus 3r square plus 3r plus 1 equal 0. Okay, you can use the polynomial division. You can use that you learned in the previous video. We solved third degree polynomial for finding roots here, but it's directly r plus 1 cubed equal 0. Okay, this is cubic. R plus 3 square, don't equalize this part directly 0 and sir, r equal minus 1. No, this is wrong. You cannot do directly these things. If you try to do these things directly, it will be, you will miss some parts, because r plus 1 cubed means r plus 1 equals 0. No, directly not this. You have to find, this is third order, that's why you have to find 3 roots. What's the meaning of r plus 1 cubed? It means r plus 1 times r plus 1 times r plus 1 equals 0. You have to write r plus 1 3 times. So equalize this part to 0, r equal minus 1. Equalize this part to 0, r equal minus 1, r equal minus 1. You see, you wrote 3 times minus 1, but if you write directly, so r plus 1 cubed means r plus 1 equals 0, so r equal minus 1. We found just one number, one root. No, this is not true. Be careful about this type expression. So r equal minus 1 3 times, y equal C1 exponential stop. What is first root? Minus 1x. C2 exponential. What is second root? Minus 1x. But this is minus x is repeated root. Don't multiply by x. This is okay, this is okay. Third root, C3 exponential minus x. Minus x, minus 1, again repeated roots. One more time repeated, again multiply by x, again multiply, there is x, multiply by x again. This is x squared. So this is important. You will continue. If at each step, if it is repeated, you will continue to multiply by x. Continue. This is r to the power of 6 equals 0. So it means, so directly r equals 0? No, you will miss. R to the power of 6 means r times r times r times r times r times r equals 0. So 6 times r. Equalize this part, 0. Equalize this part, 0. Equalize this part, 0, 0, 0, and 0. 6 times 0 we have. This is important. Here, if you want, again, you can write like that, exponential minus x is common factor. Okay, you can write in this form. So, y equal c1 exponential 0x. This is first root. Plus c2 exponential 0x, but 0x for the second part is repeated root multiplied by x. c3 third root exponential 0x. Again it's repeated, again multiplied by x, it will be x squared. This is third one. c4 exponential fourth one 0x, but again it's repeated, again multiplied by x, it was x squared, it is x cubed. Continue. Fifth root, c5 exponential 0x. Again it's repeated, again multiplied by x. This is x to the power of 4. C and sixth root exponential 0x. Again it's repeated, same root 0. Again multiplied by x. It is x to the power of 5. So exponential 0 is 1. You can write yh, all exponentials 0 equal 1. c1, c2x, c3 x squared, c4 x cubed, c5 x4, c6 x to the power of 5. You can write like that because exponential 0 equal 1. Did you realize here it's important, don't miss roots. We have, this is 6th order, that's why we have 6 roots. This is 3rd order, we have 3rd roots. For the repeated root, it's so important. Here, auxiliary equation, r cubed plus 4r equals 0. Here, r is common factor, so r equal, by the way, yes, let's do it, this is 2nd order and 2nd order. I am doing this is 2nd order, it will be good for us, okay, because if it is like that, it will be a complex number. So I just want to write repeated roots. 2nd order, this is for r square. R square is common factor. Put r square out, this is r. Put r square out just for equals 0. R square means directly don't write this is r square equals 0. R square means r times r. And this is r plus 4 equals 0. And r equalized to 0, r equals 0. R equalized to 0, r equals 0. R plus 1 equals to 0, r equal minus 4. This is important question for us. Why? In the same way, we have repeated roots, but we have different roots as well. Let's start. yh c1 exponential 0x, first root. c2 exponential 0x, but this 0 is repeated root, that's why multiply by x. And continue, c3 exponential third root minus 4x. And now I am asking, is it repeated root? Before did we use minus 4? We didn't use minus 4. Minus 4 here is not repeated root, so not necessary to multiply anything. We have to keep like that. This is important because this is not repeated root. Multiply by x, not. This is not true. We will not multiply by x because this is not repeated root. This is so important. Sometimes I am using yh because this is homogeneous, that's why y or yh, they are same, okay? So here it is r cubed plus 2r squared plus r equal 0. So r is common factor. This is not quadratic. R is common factor. R squared 2r plus 1 equal 0. So now we have quadratic and we can use some product rule. Two numbers multiplication 1 and addition to 1 and 1. So r plus 1 equals 0. Equalized to 0, r equals 0. R equal here minus 1. R equal here minus 1. Let's continue. Y, the solution, c1 exponential stop. What is first root? 0x. By the way, here, instead of exponential 0, write 1, okay, they are same, to show proper answer. c1 exponential 0x, c2 exponential stop. What is second root? Minus 1 minus 1x. In this step, minus 1 is repeated root? No, we didn't use before, that's why continue. C3 exponential minus x. And I am asking, at this step, minus 1 is repeated root? Yes, it is repeated because we used before. This is repeated root, multiply by x. This is important. This is exponential 0, 1. That's why y equal C1, C2 exponential. Here, you can say exponential minus x star is common factor. That's why C2 plus C3 x exponential minus x. You can write like that. This is important. We solve repeated roots, and in the question, repeated roots and different roots as well. The important, especially if you have this type expression or this type expression, try to not miss any roots. The number of roots and the order of differential equation must be equal. Don't forget this information as mathematics knowledge.